Okay, so y'all have seen her a time or two in a couple of videos and all, but this is my girlfriend Vanette. This is your official introduction because she's going to be getting involved in some of the videos. She's been helping me with the editing, and this is her Bronco. We're not really doing a video with this at the time, but she's got another Bronco that you're fixing to see, and we're going to be doing some stuff with it. And so yeah, that's why we're doing an official introduction here. And why she has two Broncos, you have to ask her that. But anyway,
why do you have so many Datsuns?
That's beside the point.
It is the point.
Oh,
mine
yeah.
run.
Most of mine do. Mine runs better than yours.
On the road.
Oh, anyway, so we might even be doing some Bronco versus Datsun videos, which we're trying to make sense of. But anyway, we'll get to that when we get to that. So now you're introduced. Now go work on your truck. So what do you got here?
So I just picked up my brand new, to me, 1990 Ford Bronco II that is going to take the place of my current 89 daily driver.
Okay, we're going to do a quick walk around here. This is, we're at a car wash because you can't even see out the windshield. It's pretty nasty, so we're going to hit it up at the car wash. So this is untouched. Well, I mean, it's been getting a little work done to it, but we just picked it up. And so, and all in all, for the age, it's not bad, you know, for what it is. This one actually has the spare tire. Her other one does not. And yeah, we got some nice green moss growing right here. Have you found any plants inside this one?
No, there's no plants growing in this one yet.
Oh, okay. Yet. Keyword yet.
Yet.
Okay. So we're about to wash it and take it home. Woohoo! So 5 minutes in the car wash, didn't do a whole lot for it. The crud is still pretty thick on the hood, but maybe she can at least see enough to get it home. The headlights are pretty much trash.
And there's no windshield wipers.
Yeah, and the wipers are non-existent. And it does have pretty good tires on it. Yeah, they seem to hold air, so I didn't even get all the green stuff off of it, but well, it's better than it was. Yep. I brought the toe strap just in case.
You know what? Kiss my hind end. You're driving a Ford home too, so.
Oh, I know. So hopefully we make it home. Okay, my project's stalled out for right now, so thought I'd jump over here on Vanette's and see what it takes to get this hood where we can see what we got. So we got some general purpose degreaser from Awesome. This one's lavender flavored or something. I mean scented flavored, yep. Some spray. Some spot in the hood here. We washed it last night, but some birds done crapped on it already. We're going to try a little section right here with this. Let's see what kind of results we get. We got to restart the video. And anyways, I only got the right here. So then I just sprayed the Awesome on there, and then this is just a piece of foam that I've made. Maybe a bunch of these little sponges. It is big. So what they we've done on this truck, I should probably show y'all. Finish this little section. Okay, had the batteries die, so I don't think I got to tell y'all what I was going to say. So what they done here, when they painted this truck from the factory, they painted it all this light color. Then they came back and taped it off and painted this top. So that top coat is coming off, but that's alright because at least there's more paint under it. So the top coat was kind of almost sacrificial, protected the undercoat. Now the lower color may be okay, so it's going to be dull if we get it cleaned down. But we can do like some patina juice on it or something. Perhaps. We just got to see what it looks like when it gets clean. I hope that wind noise isn't too bad. It probably is horrible. This little spot. See here at the front, you still got some of the dark color. Here in the middle, you pretty much down to that base coat. Base color. Also, kind of just cleaning a bunch of tree sap crap off right now. Okay. I would get out the water hose, but as y'all can hear, the wind's whipping. It's cold out here, and I'm just messing around. About to call the day go inside, but I wanted to get at least half this hood done. Kind of see what it's going to look like. I'll probably try and finish the hood. Won't take me that long. Oh, that looks a whole hell of a lot better. Yeah. I have to go over the timer tube, but just to give you all a comparison here. I mean, this is obviously still got a dirty spot right there, but this is what's been cleaned. This has not. This was after going through the car wash with it though, with a scrubby brush, so you can kind of see some brush strokes, but the sponge and getting the stuff on there, that's a whole lot better than I was scrubbing the hood. We got that looking better. But we've got this spray paint here on the fender. So what I'm going to do now is try and get that off. Because we're going to try and preserve this paint as a patina paint. So what I've got, brake parts cleaner and steel wool. So what we want to do is soak our steel wool with the brake parts cleaner. And then we want to just lightly go over this spray paint. And see there? It just takes that right off. Now, I should probably have some shop towels handy. I'll have to go hunt some up. But so this is a tip that you can use if you got spray paint you want to remove. It is a very good idea to have your shop towels handy. So let me go find them. Okay, I didn't find a roll, but I found a couple to use. So we'll go back over this a little bit again. Like I say, no pressure really needed, just, yeah, got a little bit right there. Just very lightly rub and let the brake clean and the steel wool do its job. Then you got to go back immediately to wipe the stuff off because this evaporates very quickly. So let me see if I can zoom y'all in to where you can see really what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, right there. This is getting a little bit dry, so we're going to resaturate. And then we'll just go right over this. I did an entire truck that was almost completely spray painted over single stage non-metallic paint from 1980 and cleaned all the paint off of an original paint job. So this is original paint. Now this would have been a two-stage because it would have had clear on it. So when we get it patinaed the way we want, we may shoot a little clear back on it to give it a shine and seal it back up. So now we'll have to wet it some more because it's drying up again. When it starts to get dry, then it starts to drag more and doesn't do the job. Why they spray painted on the dark color with the light color. Now I've got some there that I just need to take and wipe with my towel here. There we go. So, I've got all the spray paint off of that. So I've got to do down the door, and there's some back here. Now this will take some of the other paint off, so that's why you want to be very light with your rubbing. Because if you go to rubbing aggressively, you can rub right through the original paint. And like I say, that dries up pretty quickly. Now this is like quadruple zero ultra fine steel wool. You don't want to use any coarse stuff. That's looking a whole lot better. I've noticed there's some down here on the bottom too, so Now back here, it gets a little trickier because we got the spray paint down here, but up here, the faded out part is actually this color showing through. So that's okay because that's part of what we're going to paint on it. So where some of this bottom color shows through in places, that's just to give it a worn look. But right now, I'm mostly wanting to just get the spray paint off, so we're going to be very careful. Now see, I'll even go up here though, and go a little lightly to take all the crud off. And see there you've got a fade, but that's okay, like I say. It's kind of part of the look we're going for. Or that I'm going for. I guess you'll have to like it or paint it one. That's not in the budget for this right now, so we're just trying to make it look as good as possible. For pretty much no money. That's almost got all the spray paint off of this top part. That other part, I think I'll just go back over with a degreaser and maybe a scouring pad. I'll need a clean one. I don't have any more right now. Oh, a little bit back here. Now, like I said, there's some at the bottom, but I'm not going to try to film that. So, anyway. I'll get the idea. Works very well. I'll still have to probably take a cleaner rag and quick wipe it with the thinner or the brake parts cleaner. But that'll take care of that. Okay, we're going to show you a quick walk around. I've done all this side. I'll show you the color contrast. So this is what your stock two-tone's supposed to look like, other than, like I said, this is faded. That's okay. Still got a lot of scrubbing to do. We're just trying to get this spray paint off now. So here you still got all your dark color, and across the hood. This side I have not done. And so then there you got their spray paint all the way down through here, partially up this windshield post, all the way down through here, all the way back through here. This side's worse than the other side. They may have done the whole thing and then this side was less to the sun. I don't know. But anyways, I got a lot of scrubbing to do.
So today, the Bronco is on its first off-road adventure, and we're going to test the four-wheel drive. Just a little off-road, nothing sketchy, and hopefully we come out on the other side of this.
Boy, this thing's low gear in first gear, low range.
Cameraman sucks while we're bounced around. Well, we have made it across the creek. We shall continue on this adventure and see what else we get into.
So we're about to ascend this trail to Desert Coast. Because we're on a mountaintop.
Our death, by the way, we got to have documentation of this is how we died.
Okay. You first.
So this is called the Buzzard Roost, which we are looking down off of the side of a cliff. And we have this one over here for the hots.
And this was my idea.
And it was his idea. It's very windy. But we did find out that the Bronco's 4-wheel drive works. It works amazing, and it got us through some very sketchy situations. Oh, look at that side over there.
Okay, so today we are fixing to replace these crapidated headlights that you need a flashlight to see if they're burning. So she's got these apparently eagle eyes made in Taiwan that we got, and so we're going to get these things out of the box. And okay, here we go. Alright, so I see a couple screws here, and that's all I can see. And maybe I can tell something by the headlight itself. Alright, I think there's going to be some bolts involved, of course. To get the trim off, we're going to start with taking these here out. Alright. And we can get this very broken piece off. We have new trim for this one. It's in black, but we'll see. There we go. Now we can take and twist that, and that gets this off. And this is the broken piece I was referring to, which the light, take a screw out there and the light will be able to change over to the new piece. I think it's just the housing. But right now, I'm going to focus on the headlight. And I wonder if I got to take the grill out to get the headlight out. I don't know. It's going to be wonderful if I do, because it is behind this brush guard. I'm going to go like this. Okay, there's a bolt here, or a screw, and the two screws I just took out there. And then there is apparently a couple of bolts. Let's see. Yep, there's the two bolts, and yep, they're right behind the grill. So this may have just gotten a whole lot harder to do. So we're going to try and take this top thing out, take the grill loose, and hopefully it'll come up. I don't really know. This isn't my specialty, obviously. Aside from the Austin, probably all y'all seen me do is work on Datsuns. So, trying to be versatile here, perhaps. Now these things are a little plastic screw that runs into a little plug, so you pull the screw out, pull the plug out. It's not really a screw, it's not really a clip, either way. It's kind of somewhere in between, and I could really do without them, but I'm going to get this thing off, hopefully, and see if that helps. The thing about these things are they don't always want to come out. You have to like hold up so that it doesn't, so that they try to come out, and then they don't always fit. Like I say, whose bright idea was it to make a plastic screw? Or it's a better idea, that's who. A lot of y'all won't get that reference. That's an old Ford commercial. I've always heard it, but I think that was maybe 60s or something. I don't know. Alright, so we got all but two pretty much came out. Now I need a screwdriver. Alright, so this one didn't want to come all the way out. We'll try and, well, let's just take it out with our fingers. Alright, now this one, we'll have to put a little pressure on it and try to make it run out again. Okay, it's not doing anything, so we're going to have to just kind of pry that one out. Wonderful. Yep. Came out in 2 pieces. Not ideal, but it's out. Alright, now we got to pop the rest of these things out so that we can get this plastic piece off out of the way, and hopefully, if we take our screws off, our grill will slide up. I don't know that this is even going to work, and I'm hoping I don't have to remove the bumper. If I do, I'm not going to be happy. Oops. Let's throw these in there too. I'm just throwing all my fasteners and stuff in the box with the headlight over here. Okay, so, oops, missed one. Alright, now that gets this piece off out of the way. Side. Now we can see a little more what we're working with. But I do think we're going to have to remove this grill. Fun. Okay, so. Shit. That's not good. Great. Now we're going to deal with screws that don't want to come out. Oh, are you kidding me? They got those stupid plastic things holding the grill in. I think the grill will come out if I can get the fasteners out. Okay, that one came out. Let's try the other one again. Nope. Oh yeah. Looks to me like basically 2 screws and 2 clips, but none of the screws want to come out on this side. Wonderful, just wonderful. All right, I guess it's time to go get some vice grips and let the cussing begin. Okay, vice grips and a tire tool, because I think I'm gonna have to do some prying. And I don't think I'm gonna get a bite on these. So I should have just got a hammer. Like I say, we got replacement parts for everything, so if I do break something, oh well. As long as it ain't the, well no, that's part of the headlight housing. Okay, so I did a little trick there. I put it back and forward and hit it, and it turned a little bit, and then I turned it back the other way and it came on out. So let's try that with these. Nope. Oh, that's wonderful. I just wrung the end of the bit off right in the dang thing. Jeez. Why did I decide to do this right now? Because I thought it was going to be a, 10-minute job, right? Of course. So now we're going to take and just try and pry the grill out. Like I say, this grill's already kind of broken. Well, that side's the one the thing actually came out and should come right out easy. Come on out there, you. Alright, let's get the actual clip out. Oh yeah, hey, I like the nice fog lights. Somebody installed them and didn't even bother to hook them up. The wires are just back there. And this one we'll have to just catch it and break it. Perfect. Okay, there is a little clip. Okay, push that little clip down and it slides forward just a tad. Push the little clip down, slides forward. But it's got to come up, and this side does not want to come up. Try not to completely destroy this grill. It is still usable. It's mostly just got a crack in it. Stupid geese. This one comes up, and that one popped out. There we go. So now we have our fairly intact grill, and there's two little nuts holds the blue oval on here. Too bad I didn't have a bow tie handy. Okay, so I have this little screwdriver that has its own built-in tool holder, and inside we have a 1/4-inch adapter. And apparently those are 5/16. I was kind of thinking metric, but this is a Ford, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Say, I'm used to working on Datsuns, so I would have grabbed the metric tools. But I've seen that, and I was like, let's see if this works. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have a ratchet for that one. Just being stubborn. Let's try this other one. Okay, probably shouldn't have took that one all the way out since I got to ratchet that other one out. And yeah, there's more four-wheelers and side-by-sides goes by here than cars. Oh, and don't forget the tractors. So we have our double-ended ratchet. Let me make sure. I mean, yeah, you can kind of see. And use our adapter. Now, make sure we're going the right way. I don't want to just ring on this because I don't want to ring that bolt off. It's just a little more than the drill wants to turn, but it's coming out. Probably a little bit of rust on it. Okay. Now, there are the two wires. There and there. And this stupid thing just unplugs from there. The clip is broke. So there we have our hideous headlight out now. This thing, I sprayed them with brake parts cleaner, which helped a little, but it's so dingy on the inside that your light can't reflect. So, and plus those are probably stock bulbs from 1990, assembled in Mexico. Okay, I don't know what kind of bulbs is in the new ones. I'm assuming they have new bulbs in them. I'm hoping so, or we're not going to gain much. All right, let's see. This is the driver's side, correct? Left hand, yes. Now on these, we have this doozy little adjuster here, which was sticking up on the others. Didn't really notice, but yeah. Now the adjuster on the back, okay, is only accessible with that black piece off. Here comes another buggy. Okay, so we want to feed our wires through the proper locations, like so. I can't see, but there we go. And now we got to fish our bolts back out of the box because I just threw them in there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now we're going to put this top bolt in here to help hold it in place. And it don't matter which one goes where. Put one of these over here. It's going to try and rain on me again. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have plugged that up first. Yeah, it's okay. I can get to the back side of it. So we may only get one done for right now. One-eyed Willie. Alright, so we want to switch to our drill real quick. Because obviously I can't have the camera out in the rain. Now that went right back in, no problem. Alright. Let's plug him up. Right, like that. And see what the difference looks like. Well, considerably better. Like I say, this one on this side was the worst one anyways. And I also haven't taken the plastic wrap off of it. I don't think that'll make much difference. But. So anyway, it does look much better. And let's see if y'all can see the difference. Not really. We may need some upgraded bulbs. I don't know. It's got to be better than it was because it was terrible. Okay, I might fight with the other one. The rain is trying to hold off. Oh, anyway, there we go. What'd I do with that saran wrap stuff? There we go. Make y'all an umbrella. There we go, perfect. Now it might muffle the sound, I don't know. Oh, I guess I should turn these back off. But I got to get this last two screws out before I can get that one off because the bolts are in behind that trim piece. And that one rung off in there. And those actually go to that. I may have to just bust that off. I don't really want to, but I may not have a choice. But then I don't know how I'm going to put it back because those screws really need to come out of there. So let's see. Let's take our screwdriver here and try manually turning those. Okay, let's see. We need our bit. Swap it out. And try this again. Slipped again. I may have to take and get a cut-off wheel and cut a slot in those to turn them into flat. Or the other option, like I said, is just break it, and I didn't really want to do that, but because well, this one I wouldn't have minded, it was already broken, but that one's not. And the bottom just sort of clips into place. Well, we're going to attempt this, but it's not going to work, especially with these cheap vice grips. Yeah, and those don't have enough shoulder to get a hold of. Okay, rain let off again. I did find my screwdriver. I jarred on this some, so. Try this one again. Oh, yeah, that one's gonna come out. All right. see stuff moving around in there. Looks like a leaf. Okay, so we're going to try maybe clamping our grippers onto our screwdriver. Give me a little more leverage. Okay, it is getting dark on me. I'm having no luck getting that last screw out. So we're going to try and gently pry the piece off. Pry down, I mean, you know, just break the shit out of it, basically. Gotta come off, though. And like I said, we do have replacements. I didn't want to do that, but I wasn't having any luck getting that screw out. And if I'm going to change this, that's got to come off. Now we got to get in here and pry that out. What the hell? Huh. Okay, I had a mystery screw just fall out. Alright, this out. There. That to the side. Dun, da, da, da. No. Now, back to our drill with our little socket. Alright, we're going to have to probably break those loose at least. We'll have to have some light very soon. I can still see, but y'all probably can't see what the hell I'm doing. What is this fool doing? Oh, let me cover y'all back up just in case it's raining right now. But it's better to keep you dry before it does rain on you. You know. Alright, we're going to make sure these all turn a little bit. Turn, turn. Turn, turn. Okay. Now this ratchet has an offset that makes it like where I'm in a recess here, a little bit awkward. Oops, just like that, it reversed itself. And I don't have a 1/4 inch extension handy. Okay, that got them all broke loose. Let's try the drill again. Oh, what a drill. Okay. Let's see. Let's just lay those on top of the battery because we're going to need to put them right back. And let's lay the drill over there carefully. And we'll pull this out. Now this one, the clip is also broken, so it just slides right out. Slip these wires through that hole and over through this hole. And there we go. Second headlight's out. Now like I said, there's stuff moving around in this one. I wonder what it is. Well, the lock for the bulb's not gone. Now this bulb's different from the other one. So that's why this light looked a little bit brighter than the first one. Okay, we have a bug and some shards of glass. That's nice. Okay. Alright. Now, pull our little styrofoam thing off. I was like, what's rattling around in this one? But that's some of the other stuff I threw in the box. It still has its protective plastic on it, so. Alright. So there's this big hole here that the signal light goes through, and then the other little hole that the marker light goes through. And then we'll go ahead and plug it up because that one's in behind the battery. Alright, so, well, let's see what y'all can see first. Let's back this up just a smidge. And alright, I left off the other day with not installing the grill back because I wanted to talk to her about the color, and she wants it black. Since it's already black, I'm not going to paint it. Yeah, it would probably be better to, but if it's already black, then I paint it, then there's a chance of it getting scratched or peeling. So we're just going to skip it, and right now I'm trying to get the oval off of the old grill so I can put it on the new one. And I thought I had the right socket, but oh, okay. I pulled this out of the wrong part. So now we take our socket and stick on there. I actually need a deep well, but I don't have one. So we'll just stick that on there and barely stick this in here and put that like that. So these are like a sheet metal nut on a plastic stud. So that one's rusty, but it still shouldn't give us much problem. Yeah, there we go. And now that will just push off there. And now we'll lay this to the side. And the new grill, alright, so they made it idiot proof. You've got a little stud here so that you won't get it upside down. Okay. Now, put the drill down over here. Let's see. I think I need to do the headlight rings before I put the grill in. And let me go find my knife. Alright, so we got to open this up a little bit more because it doesn't want to come out of there. So, are these consistent with this? Yes, it is. Okay. Now, which one do I have here? This is the driver's side, I believe. Yes, this is the driver's side. Okay. Y'all can see both sides, right? Right. Okay, so we'll do the driver's side first. It's the broken one anyway. So we're just going to pull this back off. I actually just sort of slapped them on there anyway. These back out. Now what we got to do is get our lights off of there and put them on the new piece. So we've got two 10 millimeters here, it looks like. Well, no, them's not 10. Dang it! Or are they 7/16? Well, kind of. Well, that's a 12. I had a 7/16 just in case that other one was. Really? All right. Okay, so anyways, 11 fits, so that's what we're going to use. And it looks like we're going to have to use the ratchet because that doesn't want to turn it. Well, that one's going. Hope nothing breaks. These are coarse thread screws threaded into plastic. So I'm trying to use some caution not to break anything here. Because I don't have an extra lens. Okay, so we got a little brace goes there. Lenses. And then down here, this one has this smaller screw, which that's highly inconvenient. Because now I got to figure out what size that is. I'm going to say 7 millimeter. No. 5 millimeter? No. I guess it must be a 6 then, huh? Okay. Alright. So let's see if we'll take this one out with the drill. Okay. That one. Right out. Laying everything on our battery right now. And then this just comes right out. So this, I'll show you on the new one as I'm putting it in. You have a little slot here, or a tab there that goes into the slot. Uh-oh. We may have a problem here. Huh. Okay. Well, that looks the same. Why is that not wanting to go in there? Interesting. This does not seem to actually fit. Maybe it goes in from the back. It goes in from the back, dummy. Okay, so what you do is you stick that tab in the slot, and then the screw that, yeah, there we go. There's the hole where the screw goes in. And that just goes like that. Put the screw back in here and run that back in carefully. Okay. And, you know, we'll just get it dirty off the get-go. That way we don't have to worry about it getting dirty later. Alright, and then our little lens here goes in like so. Put our 2 bolts for that back in. On the struggle bus. And I am going to once again use the ratchet because these things are being very peculiar. Oh, and I need to put this brace in on that one. So let's take this one back out and drop it on the ground. Drop it like it's hot. Alright, here we go. Now this lines up here, and then switch our ratchet. There. Okay, now that has our assembly ready to go on, and we'll just pop our lights back in. And then we'll just slide this around there, and it'll kind of sit on the bottom. There's 2 little clips you've got to get it started in, and then they will. There's one. There we go. And now the other one's not. Well, there we go. Now it's clipped in place, and then it gets 2 screws in the top. Can't see. So it's got to go up over top of this plastic piece down here and then in the clip. So it's not going over the top of the piece. Start. There we go. Got that side started. Hey, come here for a minute. Hold this right here. No, down here where I can see under here, right there. Yeah. Oh, there's another one in the middle. Over here. I had this one in, but it popped out on the other one. And there's one in the middle. It's not wanting to go at all. It's making it seesaw. See?
Paul Darlene.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, one wasn't that stubborn. One side started, got the other side started. I didn't even know about the middle one. And it just went. That middle one is not letting it go at all. Spread it just a little bit. Ow. I think he finally went. These aftermarket parts don't fit very well. Yeah, that don't even line up to the screw holes in the top, but it ain't coming off of there anyway. Okay.
The other one
Hmm?
mono? The other one mono?
I mean, I got one screw in it, the other one wouldn't go. I didn't get it. Oh, it's not clicked in place. That's why it went easier, because it's not even. up there on those stupid clips. It went under the clips. So, anyway. Yeah, they don't either one line up with that.
So, falls off, it's fine, right?
Well, it's on there tight. It ain't going nowhere. But now we gotta get this one to go in there, actually in place, like that one did. All right, let's come over here with that light.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Okay. I want to tilt it a little bit.
Okay.
Just saying. Wait a minute. Get on this side. You know what? This one might not click in place because you got the screw in there.
No, that ain't gonna do it. Right here, hold right here. It's just like the other one. That damn middle one is pain. Ah, there we go. Ah, shit. Got the middle one, and it went over top of the other one. There we go. There we go. So now that is in place. Now getting this in place is another trick. I have to bring it down like so, bring it over, out, like that, like that, like that. Now there's supposed to be 2 screws goes in that. Those will actually line up. So there you go, new grill. And that's not how you do it, but that's how you get it done when you don't know what you're doing, I guess.
You got a big gap right here.
Well, like I said, it's aftermarket parts. They do not fit very well. Like these signal lights didn't want to fit in the housing. They're in there, but they're not in there the way they're supposed to be.
So note to self, when I buy parts to replace on the other one, don't get them from wherever the hell they come from.
Yeah, these are like made in Taiwan stuff or something. But you'll probably not find any OEM stuff, you know, like a brand new grill from Ford. You probably won't find that. Because the new car manufacturers don't want to make parts for something, you know, 30 years old. So unless you find new old stock, you probably won't find it.
For a Ranger.
Oh man, I may not have been recording.
Yes, so here we are again in the Bronco testing some 4-wheel drive shit on a Thanksgiving day. And this is what we are fixing to climb.
Yeah, because this is a dead end.
We have a dead end. And now we're going up.
This road's not too awful rough, it's just kind of hairy. You know, like if you look off to the left over here.
Like on your side when you're looking down?
You know, we're just up on top of a mountain here, for sure. Can't even see the road.
What road?
Yeah, now see over here you got a Pretty good little drop off, but this ain't nothing compared to some of the other stuff. There's the road over there.
Which we are not on.
No, that's this road.
Oh, that's this road?
Yeah.
Huh.
It kind of looped around. Switchbacks, somewhat.
To a dead end.
Yeah. I did see another trail going off, but it looked pretty sketchy, so we're, I guess, going back down the way we came up.
This is not sketchy.
It's the less sketchy.
The less sketchy.
I'll show you when we get to it. Bend and going up over.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. That don't look like a road.
It actually goes up around that way too. Yeah, right there. See?
There.
That's a little more sketchy than what we were just on. I'm not quite that brave. We'll try that one, but it's probably just another day at the end. So I guess we'll go back down. Make our way out of the woods here. You might want to stop that so we don't go too long. It's the sunset.
We did. So I'm told I need the view from this side of while we're cruising through almost dark in the Bronco on sketchy road. Oh look, as we say this, here comes a beautiful puddle that we get to go through. Yay, we've been through lots of them.
This one's small compared to that one at the bottom down here.
Yeah, that one made me cringe and want to puke. So, yeah, that is a nice little skyline over there. The belt does not like the fact that it got wet.
This is actually the good part of the road. It's a little narrow up here somewhere.
Yeah, well.
I still can't believe there's this much gravel. How did they get the gravel up here? What kind of dump truck did they use to bring this up?
And this is what he ponders as we're going through sketchy territory.
Man, there you can really see the
Downhill.
how downhill it is.
It's beautiful right there, you know, just wouldn't you like to slide right on off into the abyss there? Not really. So on this adventure, we took a couple of wrong turns. We took a couple of turns that ended up being dead ends. One really sketchy dead end. And we almost thought we were gonna have an outlet until a giant tree decided to tell us different.
Rock road. Don't know if that took us out or not anyways, but
We wasn't for sure, but
so now we're backtracking. We've already been this way. At least we know where we're going now.
We did cross a couple of creeks, and they weren't bad creeks, and lots of mud puddles. One really bad one.
That was a swamp. That wasn't
That was like a lake in the middle of the road, is what that was.
a pond anyway.
Pond, lake, whichever. It was deep. It was deep. It was sketchy. And I'm sideways currently in a Bronco that is top heavy and known to roll over, looking down the side of the mountain. So that's cool, right? Right? We're totally cool.
There's a road over there. You can see where we're going.
Yeah. And I can also also see the downhill slope of this. We're back on sketchy road.
Oh yeah, and you didn't mention the fact that I forgot to adjust the headlights after installing them, so they're pointed pretty much right at your ground. So we're kind of hoping to get out of the woods before dark, although the drive home's not going to be very fun either.
Yeah, new headlights and they're not adjusted. It's like we're right back at square one when we had crappy headlights.
Definitely not the roughest road we've been on.
No. We've been on worse.
Just a little hairy because of the side over there just drops off.
Yeah, on my
And the
side.
deeper ditches on your side. So try to keep the tire up right here.
Oh, look at this. This looks kind of fun. All downhill and ruts.
It's not so bad. Well, I forgot to look and see how far we went. We're at 22. I know we was 18 when we was coming up this. So we've went about 2 miles since we turned back, I think. More mud holes on the side of a mountain than you'd expect.
I think my Bronco deserves a duck after this.
Why? Because it's been swimming?
It's been swimming multiple times. I thought we were going to go swimming. I was ready to put my bathing suit on at one point. Because I thought, oh, this Bronco is going to be like stuck in the middle of a mud hole.
So there's a tree that's fell that's like completely upside down because of where it's fell down there. Okay, well, I didn't do an outro, so here's your outro. We picked up the Bronco, we worked on the Bronco, we four-wheeled the Bronco, we put in some new headlights and new grill, we four-wheeled it some more, and well, that's about it for now because well, that's all we've done to it so far. There's a few other things we'll work on later, but I guess you'll see that when we get to it. So that's it for now. Later.